Well, I finally got my hands on what is my favorite hunting revolver. This, my friends, it's been out for about 10 years now, and it's made by Smith Wesson. This is a 500 Magnum. That's right, it's a 50 caliber handgun. And this is the largest caliber production handgun on the market, period. It is big enough, literally, to take down anything walking on the planet. I want to tell you a little bit about it. The grip on it is soft, but very firm. All right, it has a long barrel on it. On the end of the muzzle, it has a compensator, and you'll notice it also has a brake on top of it. The gun, when fully loaded and has a scope on it, weighs approximately 6 pounds. And the one thing that I have found shooting this is that it does not have as much recoil as I originally thought it would. And the reason why, I think, is because it's the design of the frame that somehow reduces the recoil. Now, as far as ammunition goes, let me tell you what I'll be using. Made by Federal Premium, this is a 325 grain Swift A-frame bullet. I know back in the cowboy days, you saw guys shooting guns and they were 6 shooters. Well, this is a 5 shooter. It's so big that it can't hold 6 cartridges in the cylinder. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna load it up. Now these are, again, 325 grains of bad medicine for anything on the planet. And my friends, we got a target set down here about 70 yards. And I'm going to show you what this bad boy will do right now. It looks like they're all in the same hole, but they're a little low. We're going to move this thing up. Look at that now. And that is a great big old hole. I'll tell you what, can you see why this is my new favorite hunting revolver?
The High Road with Keith Warren is brought to you in part by Burt Coyotes, Luminoc and Lumineros, Shadow Hunter, your total comfort hunting blind, Elevators, your easy way up, Walls, oil field camo. It's not just a pattern, it's a way of life. Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, beyond 99%. And BSA Optics.
Well, every time you go into the woods and you're hunting an animal, no matter what kind of animal it is, you need to pay attention to your scent. A lot of hunters come, they don't spray down, and you know, they're just not stacking the odds in their favor. A hog has a great nose, and you really have to watch your scent. On this hunt, Keith's going to be spotting and stalking, so he's going to have his work cut out for him because spotting and stalking is very challenging. Keith's going to really have to watch his wind and get in close because he's chose to use a handgun.
Look at that now. You know, I have a saying every day we wake up out in the field. I say, you know, we got to be prepared to go to the top of the mountain. And what I mean by that is you got to do what you got to do and make it happen. With a spot and stalk hunt, we got to go to the top of the mountain because the conditions are tough. It is thick, and being able to do that here and do it effectively and be able to connect with a handgun, that's a challenge. It is so hot that you can't imagine. The humidity is off the charts, and we're looking for sleeping pigs. So I wound up sitting down in this area that I'd found about a year ago walking around out here, and this little water hole had a ton of tracks around it. So the hog comes in, and I see him immediately, and he's heading straight at us. I'm like, okay, all I gotta do is get this beast of a gun up on the sticks and make sure that pig isn't behind a tree. All of a sudden, he comes in, and I know, I'm dead still on him. I know I can poke it right in his face. So I did. He's gotta come out from behind that tree. All right, here we go. That's what a 500 Smith Wesson will do to a hog. That laid him out, buddy boy. Holy smokes, that is awesome. I'm gonna tell you something. That right there is the first animal that I have killed with this hand cannon. Now, if you've been wondering how much this weighs, well, with the scope and with 5 rounds of ammo and with this barrel, this bad boy weighs about 6 pounds. And so it's big. You've got to have some shooting sticks, at least I need to be able to shoot it, and better have some ears on you. But that right there, that did one heck of a job on that old boar hog. And we're gonna go take a look at him before it gets dark. Woo-hoo, baby. Nice. Well, here we go. This right here is perfect. I mean, this is a nice sized boar hog. He's got everything that I wanted, including a nice size bullet hole right in the brain. I had read about this particular revolver. Finally, I called my friends over at Smith Wesson. I said, would y'all just send me one to try out? I mean, I've killed a lot of stuff with a Glock, and I've used the Casul, and I've done real well with that. But I'm telling you what, this right here, I can't wait to take this for deer or elk, and it is unbelievable accurate. But anyway, this is just a fine way to top off today. This is Hog Wild Adventures. It is out of New Caney, Texas, about 1 hour due north from downtown Houston. So anyway, thanks to Billy, thanks to y'all, thanks to my friends at Taurus and Smith & Wesson and Glock, and thanks to the old feral hog. We'll see y'all next week on the High Road.
The High Road with Keith Warren has been brought to you in part by Diamond Down Thermal Gear, the world's most effective thermal apparel for hunting. Comau Taxidermy Studio of New Braunfels, Texas is proud to be the exclusive taxidermy studio for Keith Warren and the High Road.